Welcome to UFO Files. I'm your host, Ben Carter. April 6, 1962, marked a significant day in the annals of space exploration. It was the day of the NASA's third manned orbital mission, and astronaut John Glenn was the envoy of humanity, venturing into the vast expanse of outer space. As he orbited the Earth aboard the Friendship 7, something caught his eye, a swarm of bright particles that he initially thought to be tiny stars. His heart pounded in his chest as he reported back to Mission Control, describing the particles as fireflies that seemed to be surrounding his spacecraft. This was the first recorded instance of an astronaut reporting an unidentified flying object while in space, and it would not be the last. Over the years, there have been numerous instances of astronauts reporting strange sightings while in space, stirring up a whirlwind of speculations and theories. But the question that lingers, like a specter in the shadows, is, what did they really see? One of the most notable of these sightings occurred during the Apollo 11 mission. The world was watching with bated breath as Neil Armstrong and Buzz Aldrin embarked on a journey that would forever etch their names in history. But as they approached the moon, they noticed an unidentified object tracking their spacecraft. It was neither a satellite nor a piece of debris. The astronauts debated whether to report it to Mission Control, fearing that it might lead to the mission being aborted. In the end, they chose to remain silent. The identity of that object remains a mystery to this day. Another intriguing UFO sighting was made by Major Gordon Cooper, one of the original 7 astronauts in Project Mercury, the first human spaceflight program of the United States. During his final orbit in the Faith 7 spacecraft, Major Cooper reported seeing a greenish object approaching his spacecraft. It was clearly visible and seemed to have a definite shape, not something that could be brushed off as a trick of light or a technical glitch. The sighting was corroborated by tracking stations on Earth, but the incident was quickly hushed up, disappearing into the classified files of the government. These accounts present a compelling case for the existence of extraterrestrial life, or at the very least, phenomena that we do not yet understand. The silence and secrecy surrounding these incidents only add to the enigma, fueling a myriad of theories and conjectures. Yet the enigma of the unknown is what propels us forward, igniting the human spirit of exploration and discovery. As we delve deeper into these mysteries, we may not find the answers we seek, but we may discover questions we never thought to ask. The journey to uncover these secrets is a long one, filled with twists and turns, but every step brings us closer to understanding our place in this vast, uncharted universe. Our quest to unearth the clandestine truth about UFO sightings by astronauts necessitates a journey back in time to the cradle of human civilization. Long before the invention of telescopes and space travel, our ancestors were already gazing at the cosmos, their curiosity piqued by the twinkling lights in the night sky. Ancient texts and artworks from various cultures around the globe allude to the presence of mysterious objects and celestial beings, suggesting that encounters with the unknown are deeply woven into our collective human narrative. We start in early 19th century America, a time of great exploration and scientific advancement, but also a period of intense superstition and fear of the unknown. The skies were a source of fascination and dread, filled with omens and divine messages. In 1803, the town of Baton Rouge, Louisiana, was abuzz with reports of a strange object in the sky. Described as an enormous, luminous body with a tail, it moved across the sky at an astonishing speed, drawing the attention of everyone in town. This event, one of the earliest recorded instances of a UFO sighting, predates the modern era of aviation by over a century. In Europe, a similar phenomenon occurred in 1870, when a series of mysterious airships were reportedly seen over numerous countries. These sightings, often accompanied by sightings of humanoid figures, sparked widespread intrigue and panic. The uncanny descriptions of these crafts far exceeded the technological capabilities of the time, further fueling speculations about their otherworldly origins. Meanwhile, the political climate of the 20th century, marked by the Cold War tensions between the United States and the Soviet Union, created an atmosphere ripe for secrecy and subterfuge. The race to conquer space added another layer of complexity to the UFO phenomenon. It was within this milieu that Project Blue Book was initiated by the U.S. government in 1952. Its objective was to investigate UFO sightings and determine if they posed a threat to national security. Yet, in spite of investigating over 12,000 sightings, the project was abruptly terminated in 1969, its findings shrouded in ambiguity. The scientific progress of the era also influenced the UFO narrative. With the advent of space travel, the frontier of the unknown was pushed further, giving rise to new possibilities and speculation. The sightings by astronauts, inextricably tied to this broader historical context, became a focal point in the ongoing dialogue about extraterrestrial life. The astronauts' accounts, juxtaposed against the backdrop of secrecy and control, added a new dimension to the enigma. To comprehend the full spectrum of these sightings and their implications, it's crucial to appreciate the historical, political, and scientific landscape that shaped them. Amid the silent dance of celestial bodies and the relentless pursuit of knowledge, our history, as seen through the prism of UFO encounters, becomes a mesmerizing tapestry of curiosity, fear, hope, and the relentless quest for truth. One of the most compelling cases involves Major Gordon Cooper, an astronaut and test pilot for the Mercury Atlas 9 mission in 1963. Cooper reported seeing a greenish object rapidly approaching his capsule towards the end of his last orbit. By the time the object was within sight of the ground tracking station in Australia, it had sped away. The incident was reported up the chain of command, but the official response was silence, and the event was subsequently classified. In 1962, astronaut John Glenn also reported seeing strange, luminescent objects dancing around his capsule. These objects, dubbed fireflies for their glowing appearance, remained an unexplained mystery until Scott Carpenter's Aurora 7 mission. Carpenter shook the capsule, and the fireflies turned out to be tiny pieces of frost from the exterior of the spacecraft that were catching the sunlight. Yet, not all astronaut encounters could be explained away so easily. In 1965, astronauts James McDivitt and Ed White, during the Gemini 4 mission, reported seeing a strange-looking metallic object with long arms jutting out. The object, which did not match any known spacecraft or satellite, eventually disappeared, and its identity remains unknown. Perhaps one of the most well-documented cases is the 1971 Apollo 14 mission. Astronaut Edgar Mitchell, the sixth man to walk on the Moon, claimed to have experienced an intense spiritual awakening during his journey back from the Moon, leading him to found the Institute of Noetic Sciences, dedicated to exploring the nature of consciousness. He later became an outspoken advocate for the disclosure of UFO information, asserting that many sightings are indeed of extraterrestrial origin. In addition to astronaut testimonies, declassified documents from the era lend further weight to these encounters. A 1969 memorandum from the FBI's J. Edgar Hoover expresses frustration at the lack of access to recovered UFO material. Declassified CIA documents also reveal a heightened interest in UFO phenomena, with one report from 1952 detailing radar confirmation of unidentified objects traveling at high speeds. Photographic evidence, while often the subject of scrutiny and debate, also plays a significant role in these accounts. Astronaut James McDivitt's photographs of the unidentified object from Gemini 4, for instance, still provoke speculation. The grainy black and white images show a cylindrical object, but analysts have yet to reach a consensus on its identity. These testimonies and documents, layered with the aura of secrecy that permeated the era, create a complex narrative, feeding into the enduring enigma of UFO sightings by astronauts. The testimonies of these highly trained, credible individuals challenge the conventional narratives, inviting us to peer deeper into the mysteries of the cosmos. The central theory that pervades these astronaut encounters revolves around the concept of extraterrestrial life and the potential of a sophisticated cover-up operation. This theory suggests that the object sightings reported by astronauts are, in fact, evidence of advanced civilizations beyond our planet. This belief is further bolstered by the fact that these reports come from highly credible sources: astronauts, individuals at the pinnacle of scientific training and mental fortitude, whose word carries a significant weight. The core of this theory is the supposition that the governments, particularly the United States and its space agency NASA, have been aware of these extraterrestrial encounters, but have chosen to suppress the information to prevent public panic and maintain control. This idea of active suppression is not entirely unfounded, as history has shown us multiple instances where information has been withheld from the public for various reasons. Supporters of this theory argue that the strange objects sighted by astronauts are too advanced, too unusual to be explained by conventional means. They contend that these sightings hint at technologies far beyond humanity's current capabilities, suggesting the involvement of extraterrestrial intelligence. What makes this theory defy conventional explanation is its inherent contradiction. On one hand, we have the testimonies of astronauts, arguably some of the most reliable witnesses. On the other, the dismissive attitude of NASA and other official bodies towards these sightings, attributing them to misinterpretation, space debris, or natural phenomena. Fueling this belief further are the declassified documents, which indicate a keen interest in UFO phenomena from various government agencies. Yet, despite the intrigue, official recognition of extraterrestrial life remains elusive. The central mystery thus revolves around what these astronauts truly saw, what they experienced, and why these events have been shrouded in such secrecy. It's a mystery that continues to challenge our understanding of the cosmos, raising questions about our place in the universe. The persisting secrecy, the reluctance of official bodies to acknowledge these curiosities, and the inexplicable nature of these sightings all contribute to the enduring appeal of this theory. It's a narrative that invites speculation and further investigation, pushing the boundaries of our knowledge and understanding. At its core, this theory stirs the primal human curiosity about the unknown, the possibility of life beyond Earth, and our quest to understand the universe. It stands as a testament to our enduring fascination with the cosmos and the mysteries it continues to hold. Turning now to the physical evidence associated with UFO encounters by astronauts, it's important to note that the nature of these encounters makes the collection of hard, tangible evidence challenging. Astronauts aboard space missions are not equipped to collect samples or conduct in-depth investigations in the event of an unexpected encounter. Nevertheless, there are instances of physical anomalies and data that hint at the extraordinary. One such instance involves anomalous readings on instruments used to monitor the environment in and around spacecraft. These have included unexpected spikes in radiation levels, unexplained changes in magnetic fields, and sudden shifts in temperature. These readings, while not definitively proving the existence of extraterrestrial craft, do suggest the presence of unusual phenomena that cannot readily be explained by known natural processes or human-made technology. Additionally, there have been incidents involving the malfunction of electronic equipment during UFO sightings. In some cases, communication systems have suddenly failed, only to return to normal once the sighting was over. This interference with electronic systems is a common thread in many UFO encounters, not just those experienced by astronauts. Its cause remains unexplained, but some theorize it could be the result of advanced technology interfering with our own. Reports of physical traces left behind after a UFO encounter are rare in the context of space missions. Still, they are worth mentioning. These traces can take the form of markings or damage on the exterior of the spacecraft, which can't easily be attributed to known causes such as space debris or micrometeoroids. In some cases, analysis of these traces has revealed unusual properties, such as unexplained isotopic ratios, which, while not proving extraterrestrial origin, certainly add to the mystery. Lastly, it's worth mentioning that on several occasions, radar systems, both ground-based and aboard spacecraft, have detected unidentified objects that correspond with visual sightings by astronauts. These radar returns provide a form of physical evidence that something was indeed present and lend weight to the astronauts' testimonies. These pieces of physical evidence and anomalous data, while not offering conclusive proof, certainly hint at the presence of advanced technology. They provide tantalizing clues that suggest the possibility of extraterrestrial involvement in these sightings, and they underscore the need for ongoing investigation and exploration. The lack of definitive physical evidence doesn't necessarily debunk the theory of astronaut UFO encounters. Instead, it highlights the challenges inherent in investigating such phenomena and underscores the need for open-mindedness and further research in this intriguing field. The mysteries surrounding astronaut UFO sightings continue to captivate us, encouraging us to push the boundaries of our knowledge and explore the unknown. While these accounts of UFO sightings by astronauts generate intrigue and curiosity, they also stir up controversy. The responses of governments, military agencies, and intelligence bodies have been less than transparent, further deepening the enigma. A large part of the skepticism and controversy surrounding astronaut UFO sightings stems from official denials and the suppression of information by these entities. There have been numerous instances where astronauts' testimonies were either disregarded or played down, tagged as misinterpretations or hallucinations. Such was the case with astronaut Gordon Cooper. Despite his detailed account of witnessing a UFO landing in 1957 while serving as a fighter pilot, both the U.S. Air Force and NASA dismissed his claims. This pattern of denial was seen time and again in the public responses to astronauts' UFO sightings. In an attempt to maintain control over the narrative, these agencies frequently relied on plausible deniability, explaining away the sightings as reflections, space debris, or simple misunderstandings. Moreover, there have been rumors of disinformation campaigns where false or misleading information was deliberately spread to obscure the truth about UFO sightings. These campaigns are designed to sow doubt and confusion, making it difficult to separate fact from fiction. They also serve to discredit those who speak out about their encounters, casting them as unreliable or delusional. In addition to these tactics, some UFO sightings may be linked to classified projects. Given the secretive nature of space exploration during the Cold War era, it's plausible that some UFO sightings could be connected to undisclosed military or intelligence operations. However, due to the classified nature of these projects, their exact role in astronaut UFO sightings remains hidden. Efforts to silence key witnesses have also been reported. Astronauts who dared to share their encounters with the public faced serious consequences, including threats to their careers. This created a culture of silence and fear, discouraging astronauts from speaking out about their experiences. This culture of secrecy, denial, and disinformation has only served to fuel the mystery surrounding UFO sightings by astronauts. While these tactics may have been intended to maintain control over the narrative, they have inadvertently strengthened the intrigue and fascination with the subject. As we delve deeper into the enigma of astronaut UFO sightings, it becomes clear that the official responses are a crucial part of the story. They provide a glimpse into the lengths that governments, military agencies, and intelligence bodies are willing to go to protect their interests and manage public perception. The question remains, what are they trying to hide? The implications of these astronaut UFO sightings stretch beyond the realm of space exploration and government secrecy. They force us to confront deeply ingrained assumptions about our place in the universe, the nature of reality, and the authority we place in our institutions. On a societal level, the UFO phenomenon stirs an unsettling question. If our trusted institutions can withhold such information, what else might they be concealing? This raises issues about the transparency and accountability of authority figures and institutions, and whether our trust in them is misplaced. On a philosophical level, these sightings challenge our understanding of reality. If unidentified flying objects exist, and if they are indeed of extraterrestrial origin, this would fundamentally change our understanding of the universe and our place within it. Such a revelation could cause us to re-evaluate our perception of reality, forcing us to question what we believe to be true and what we dismiss as impossible. This shift in perception could also have profound psychological effects. The realization that we are not alone in the universe could evoke a sense of insignificance, but it could also inspire awe and a renewed sense of curiosity. It could change our perspective on life, prompting us to question our priorities, values, and the way we live. On a spiritual level, the idea of extraterrestrial life forms might challenge some religious beliefs while giving rise to new ones. It could inspire a sense of unity, that we are all part of something bigger than ourselves and our planet. The existence of life beyond Earth could lead to a rethinking of spiritual concepts and beliefs, potentially leading to a significant shift in our collective consciousness. Culturally, the UFO phenomenon has already had a significant impact. It has spawned countless books, films, and TV shows. It has influenced art, music, and fashion. It has created fringe communities of believers and skeptics, each with their own theories and interpretations. In the end, the implications of astronaut UFO sightings are as vast and varied as the universe itself. They challenge us to rethink our understanding of reality, authority, and our place in the cosmos. These experiences remind us that there is still so much we don't know, and they compel us to keep questioning, exploring, and seeking the truth, no matter how elusive it may be. In the digital age, the UFO phenomenon has found new life, permeating mainstream media and rekindling public interest through documentaries, podcasts, leaked videos, and even congressional hearings. The resurgence has led to a shift in public sentiment, moving the conversation from the fringes of society to the heart of public discourse. Unidentified flying objects have become a staple of modern documentaries. High-profile series such as Unidentified, Inside America's UFO Investigation, and The Phenomenon have sought to bring credible, high-ranking voices into the conversation. These voices include former government officials, military personnel, and astronauts, all lending an air of legitimacy to these sightings and experiences. Podcasts, too, have played a pivotal role in bringing this topic back into the spotlight. Shows like The Black Vault Radio and Somewhere in the Skies have cultivated a diverse audience, fostering a community of individuals eager to delve into the enigma of UFO sightings. Beyond traditional media, the digital era has made it easier for individuals to share their experiences and theories. Leaked videos, often blurry and unexplained, have gone viral, igniting online debates and theories. Perhaps the most influential of these was the footage released by the Pentagon in 2020. These films, captured by Navy pilots, showed unidentified aerial phenomena that defied conventional understanding of aviation and physics. In the political sphere, the resurgence of interest in UFO sightings by astronauts and other credible witnesses led to congressional hearings. In 2020, the U.S. Senate Intelligence Committee demanded that the Pentagon and intelligence community provide a public analysis of the encounters. This marked a significant shift in policy, indicating that the government was taking the issue seriously. This resurgence has undeniably shifted public opinion. A 2019 Gallup poll found that 68% of Americans believe the government knows more about UFOs than it is telling the public. This is a stark contrast to the skepticism and mockery that once characterized the public's attitude towards UFO sightings. The media resurgence has also had a profound impact on the scientific community. While scientists were once dismissive of UFO sightings, the accumulated evidence has forced many to reconsider. Today, the scientific community is more open to investigating these phenomena, with initiatives like the Search for Extraterrestrial Intelligence (SETI) receiving significant funding and public interest. The modern impact and media resurgence of astronaut UFO sightings is not just about unexplained phenomena in our skies. It's a testament to the enduring human curiosity and our relentless pursuit for truth. As we continue to explore the depths of space and our place within it, we must also remain open to the mysteries that remain unsolved, the questions that remain unanswered, and the possibilities that remain unexplored. The quest for understanding is a journey without end, and perhaps that is the greatest lesson these sightings teach us. Delving into the fringes of these occurrences, theories have emerged that reach beyond known science and into the realm of the speculative. To some, these unexplained phenomena represent proof of extraterrestrial contact. Advocates of this theory argue that advanced civilizations may have been observing us for centuries, with modern space exploration finally providing undeniable evidence. The reported encounters with unidentified objects, they suggest, are instances of these advanced civilizations making their presence known. Another interpretation posits that these phenomena are not extraterrestrial but extratemporal in nature, suggesting a connection to time travel. Proponents of this theory argue that the object's advanced technology and seemingly impossible maneuvers are not alien, but rather from our own future. The sightings, they claim, are glimpses of humanity's technological advancements yet to come. There are also those who see these phenomena as evidence of interdimensional travel. This theory contends that these unidentified objects are not bound by our understanding of space-time, but instead navigate through different dimensions. The strange accelerations and abrupt changes in direction reported by astronauts could be explained by the ability of these craft to move in ways that transcend our three-dimensional reality. Many others, however, suspect a more earthly origin. They propose that these sightings are the result of secret technological programs conducted by world governments or private corporations. According to this theory, the unidentified objects are experimental aircraft or advanced drones, their capabilities kept hidden from the public for reasons of national security or corporate secrecy. An even more unsettling interpretation suggests a hybrid agenda, an alliance between humans and extraterrestrials. This theory suggests that the unidentified craft are the result of shared technology, indicating a clandestine collaboration that could have profound and yet unknown implications for humanity. While these theories are controversial and speculative, they underscore the profound impact of these unexplained sightings on our collective imagination. They speak to our desire for answers, our fear of the unknown, and our capacity to envision realities far beyond our current understanding. Whether these unidentified objects are the product of extraterrestrial civilizations, secret technological programs, or something else entirely, their existence challenges us to question, explore, and seek understanding in the face of the unknown. Regardless of their origin, these sightings have opened up a universe of possibilities, compelling us to look beyond our earthly confines and consider our place within the vast expanse of the cosmos. Yet as we delve into these myriad conjectures, a multitude of questions remain unanswered. The nature of these sightings, their origins, and their implications for our understanding of the universe continue to elude us. Despite rigorous analysis and extensive study, the phenomena observed by astronauts persist in defying conventional explanation. The strange movements, the unusual shapes, the unexplained emissions of light and energy, all these aspects of the sightings remain shrouded in obscurity. The testimonies of astronauts, trained observers by profession, add a layer of credibility to these sightings. Yet the fact that their accounts often diverge from standard scientific understanding only deepens the enigma. Why would objects move in ways that contradict our known laws of physics? How could they appear and disappear, seemingly at will? And why, despite the advanced technology at our disposal, have we been unable to capture definitive evidence of these phenomena? The notion of extraterrestrial life, interdimensional travel, or advanced human technology is tantalizing, but without concrete evidence, these theories remain within the realm of speculation. Even the most compelling accounts and sightings, when scrutinized, often yield more questions than answers. The secrecy surrounding potential governmental or corporate involvement in these phenomena adds yet another layer of complexity. Is it plausible that human technology has advanced to such a degree, unbeknownst to the public? If so, what might this mean for our understanding of human potential and the future of our species? The possibility of a hybrid agenda, a collaboration between humans and extraterrestrials, introduces an array of profound implications. If such an alliance exists, what might this mean for our understanding of life in the universe and our place within it? These unanswered questions, these lingering mysteries, invite us to grapple with the limits of our understanding. They challenge us to confront the unknown, to question our assumptions, and to explore the depths of possibility. As we navigate the mystery of the unidentified objects sighted by astronauts, let us remember that the quest for answers is a journey in itself, a journey that prompts us to look beyond the familiar, to question our perceived reality, and to ponder the vast, enigmatic expanse of the cosmos. As we tread this path of inquiry, let us continue probing the shadows of the unknown, ever vigilant for the glimmers of understanding that might yet emerge from the depths of the universe. So, as we conclude, we invite you to ponder: what is real, what is hidden, and what might still be out there? Our understanding of the universe is ever evolving, ever expanding, just like the cosmos itself. Perhaps in time, the answers we seek will reveal themselves. Until then, let us keep our eyes and minds firmly fixed on the stars. Thanks for listening. This has been another episode of UFO Files. If you enjoyed today's episode, be sure to follow us wherever you listen to podcasts. And if you'd like to support the show, subscribe to the Forbidden Knowledge Network on Patreon. Subscribe now.